Hi, my name is Rohan and I'm an incoming sophomore at the Harker School. My main project is a ball tracking robot, and this is my first milestone where I made a program to using the Raspberry Pi camera module and OpenCV to track any red object. So now I'll give a demo.
Can you talk about a little slower?
So as you can see, what this code does is it sees the biggest red object in the screen, and it will encompass it in the smallest circle possible in order to contain all of the red. And so from this milestone I learned a lot about a VNC connection, and that uses something called the RFB protocol. And that stands for Remote Frame Buffer Protocol. And so how that works is there's one server in the computer that you want to control, and on the computer that you want to control from, you use the VNC viewer. And so what I've done is I have the VNC viewer app on my Mac and the VNC server on the Raspberry Pi, and that's how I'm able to remotely control the Raspberry Pi from my Mac. And so it takes input from my MacBook and it injects that input into the Raspberry Pi while sending back the pixels from the display of the Raspberry Pi to the Mac so I can do that. So now I'll work through how my code works. And so in the beginning I import two main libraries which I use in the code, which are, the first one is OpenCV, which I use for the image processing, and the second one being NumPy, which is used to create an n-dimensional array to hold the individual frames from the live stream of the camera module. And next, for when I start doing the image processing, I make a red mask, and what that means is that I set the highest and lowest values, RGB values, which are red, green, and blue values, to symbolize what the lowest value of red is and what the highest value of red is. And so it will dilate all of the red colors in the frame, and it will make all of the other colors less prominent. And so then it will find the biggest blob of red, and it will make a circle around it. So some problems I encountered were that the code wasn't properly identifying the red objects, and I think that was because after I put in the RGB values, the code changes it into HSV values, and HSV stands for hue saturation value, and that's highly dependent on the amount of light that's in an area. And so when I was in different light environments, whether if it was dark or light, there would be different values, and so it wouldn't always sense the red objects in the frame. So I had to work around that by making my range a lot larger. So looking forward, I'm going to start making my actual robot, and so I can control the motors by depending on where on the screen the red object is. So like if it's on the left side of the screen, I would turn left and vice versa. Thank you.